Tonight, I am trying this here, Bailey's Cinnamon Churros Liqueur, and I'm taking you guys on a wild ride of Home Alone's 1, 2, and 3. From Kevin's iconic traps to a very festive drink, it's all here. So grab your glass, get cozy, and let's jump into tonight's chaos. Cheers. What up, folks? I can't hear myself. Welcome to the Booze and Chill, as I like to call it, the live. Thank you so much. I forgot to plug in some lights back here, man. Yeah. Thank you. I forgot to put some lights on. Give me a sec here. Woo! There we go. I knew I forgot something. But that's how these lives go. I apologize for that. These don't want to work. There we go. Sorry about that. Welcome to the live, guys. Welcome. I think it's about that time we set that mood. And before, I'm going to go ahead and already show you what I'm working on here. This is the limited edition Bailey's Cinnamon Churros. I already got my glass ready to go, as you can see here. Already on the glass. I'm going to try it on its own, and then we're going to try it with some ice. I learned that little trick from one of my brother-in-law. Shout out to my brother-in-law. Let's set that mood there, shall we? Let's see. What can we put? Some more Ace Core. Let's put some more Ace Core. Yeah, there we go. If you all are digging so far what you are listening to, may I suggest you go check out my good personal friend of mine, and very good musician, beat mixer, producer. Head on over to Ace Core 30. Check him out on his socials. If you're in need of some music for your podcast, music video or something, hit him up and he will gladly work something out with you guys for sure. So go ahead, again, Ace Core 30, check him out. And another thing before we get started, guys, like I said, I already got the thing in the glass. Actually, I do have a little something to tell you here. If you guys actually are digging how this looks, you can go ahead and there's a link in the description, in the show link right down below. If you are digging this, you can go ahead and drink like Booze and Chill does, like I do. You can go ahead and order this. It comes in a set. It does come in a set. This one's just like the most prettiest one, I think. You can go ahead and click the link right down below and order yourself one of these fancy, cool-looking drinking cups. And by doing so, you also be supporting the Booze and Chill channel as well. Get yourself something cool while supporting your homeboy. And gotta give a shout out to a new sub. Shout out to the new sub, Johnny Rancid. Thank you, Johnny Rancid, for joining. Thank you for joining the BNC gang. Thank you so much. And one last thing, if you guys are thinking about streaming, may I suggest head on over to the show notes down below. Click a link that's down there, that's under StreamYard. If you're interested in elevating your streaming, or you're thinking about streaming or podcasting or just making videos and content in general, hit the link down below. Get $10 off downloading StreamYard. And let's go ahead and start with this damn thing, shall we? This is what we're trying here today. This is the Bailey's Cinnamon Churros. Like I said, it is limited edition. And right off the back, we already got started with the drink already in hand. So let's go ahead and do the damn thing that we do here. And that is this. Let's start with the smelling. Cheers. I hope y'all stick around because we're going to continue on sipping on this and talking Home Alone 1, 2, and 3. Let me know in the comments down below which one of the three is your favorite of them all. Let me know right down there. Let's go ahead and get started with the smell here. Cheers. Woo. When it's room temperature, it has a little bit of more of a. You can smell. I guess we could say like the alcohol, which by the way, this thing packs 17% alcohol by volume. This one bottle right here. As you can see, it's really, really nice looking. Very, very nice. I like the color. I like the colors of the lettering itself, and just something about the bottle just kind of really like, I don't know. I guess because like I'm a big Halloween guy, and like orange and the purple, I think Halloween when I see this goddamn thing. So that's pretty goddamn cool. And also one last thing, if you guys have any questions about the Bailey's cinnamon churros, or if you have something to mention or bring up, because we're talking Home Alone 1, 2, and 3, if you have something to mention, you can go ahead and give a call to this number right down here. We can talk in real time. You can ask questions about the Bailey's cinnamon churros, or like again, if you have something to say about any of the 3 movies we're going to be talking about. Once again, Home Alone, hit that number right down below. I'll leave that there for just a little while so you guys can maybe debate if you want to call in or not. So as far as the smell goes, like I said, room temperature, you really do get that alcoholic-y smell. Kind of almost like that after smelling, like rubbing alcohol, not like out of the bottle, like that after effect that it leaves on your nose. That's kind of what I get. But besides that, you do get a little bit of that cinnamon. Kind of sort of has a smell of like a, what is that? Creamy. It's a creamy cinnamon. Creamy cinnamon, almost like a white chocolatey. Almost wants to be white chocolate. Kind of close to how eggnog smells, almost. But if you were to spike it, that's kind of what this kind of tastes like. It's like a spiked cinnamon eggnog, kind of, sort of, except a little bit more. Actually, no. As far as texture goes, it's about the same kind of thickness that you get here, as you can probably see, almost the same thickness. So yeah, that's kind of what you get here on the drink here. But I think that's really all I'm picking up as far as the smell goes. It's just like a milky, creamy, cinnamony, white chocolatey kind of smell. You get all of that in the smell. So now that that's said and done, let's go ahead and do the best parts of these reviews here. And you know how this goes. You know what the best parts are. You know what the best parts about doing the drinking reviews, and that's drinking it. So let's taste it now. Let's do this. Cheers. 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 Took a shot of that thing. Oh, that is delish, bro. Gotta give a shout out to my cuz from a different kind of fuzz. What's going on, Danny? Watching from Instagram. What's going on, bro? I see you. I see you watching me. How's that song go? How'd it go? Something feels like somebody's watching me. Somebody's watching me. There we go. I think I got that note there. But yeah, what's going on, Danny? What's going on? So as far as the taste goes, very, very delicious. I still got a little bit more, some in there. I'll finish that off. Very, very, very creamy, cinnamony. I'm basically picking up everything on what I picked up on the smell. Yeah, I'm picking up everything that I picked up on the smell. It's the cinnamon, creamy, milky, not so much of the white chocolate. There's like there's that kick of the alcohol, that 17%, and you do get this very, very nice warmth as it goes down. But that's kind of what Irish cream kind of does. It's dangerous because of the alcohol content that it contains in it, but because it saves itself from the sweetness. It fucking it makes you want it even more. That's what makes sweet drinks super dangerous, because you keep coming for more because you're like, oh, it's so good. It's like liquid candy, and then you come back for some fucking more, and then by the end of the night, you don't realize you're fucking shitting in your friend's mailbox or some shit. So you gotta be careful when it comes to these. But if you are, this is going out to the people the mixologists out there. For you mixologists, I know that you can definitely, it's December, the holidays are here. You can definitely take something like this, put, let's say, like a cinnamon whiskey in there, and boom, you got a holiday shot. A cinnamon toast flavored shot. You can make it also into a cocktail. You can do pretty much anything when it comes to Bailey's. Now, again, this is a limited edition. I'll go ahead and show you here. This is a limited edition, guys. It's don't know how long this thing is going to be around, but I definitely do recommend you guys check it out, especially if you are fans of Bailey's. If you're a fan of some of the creamy spiked stuff, the chocolatey stuff, cinnamon toast, because again, it's cinnamon, it's right up there. So I definitely recommend you guys check this bottle out. It's again, it's a limited edition. This one I picked up. Actually, this one I got to give a shout out to my good friend Jose. He actually brought this one. I don't remember where exactly he said it was from. I'm gonna go ahead and say Big Jim's. And if I'm right, shout out. If I'm wrong, go over there anyways. Check out their selections. Big Jim's is a personal favorite liquor store of mine. Go over there, check it out. They do, I think they do carry this, but I'm pretty sure you can probably find this at your local Specs or any liquor store that you of your choice or your personal choice. Go ahead and check that out. I'm gonna go ahead and now put ice in it because I want it cold, and two, I gotta show you guys the size of this thing. Check this out. Look at the size of my ice here. It's a big old, I got it by the death grip. Boom. Yeah. Serving it up. Now we're gonna try it cold on a block of ice. It's gonna wait that to settle a little bit. There we go. It's already going. I had it in there for a little bit, so there we go. There we go. Check that out. Once again, if you are digging how this is looking, it's not picking that up. Sorry about that. So if you guys are digging how this is looking, the link to this glass is in the description down below. Not when you buy this glass, which by the way comes in a set. Testing 1, 2, 3. The fuck. So yeah, this glass comes in a set. The affiliate link is in the description right down below. You can buy yourself something awesome, drink in style, and support your homeboy. Link in the description. Let's see. I think I see something here. Andres, going on, bro? Love the second one more than the first one. Just my opinion. I can probably agree. It's one of those times that they get the second part quite possibly a lot more better than the first. The first is great, love it, but something about the second one that just I don't know, it just hits you a little bit more, I think. But yeah, I can agree. I love the second one. I think, me personally, I like both of them equally. I love them equally. But yeah, we're gonna get into that right now. Let's start with that first. Let's start with that first movie, shall we? The first movie, Home Alone. One last thing here, because we're doing the movie reviewing here. It's not gonna be a full review. It's not gonna be a full review. It's just we're just gonna talk about it. It's December. You're probably already seen this movie a bunch of times already. Who's ready for the week of Christmas? Because I know the week of Christmas, we're gonna get the marathon of A Christmas Story, which, by the way, I am probably gonna cover probably next week. I'm gonna be covering A Christmas Story and A Christmas Story 2, not the one with what's his face, the guy who comes out in Home Alone. I can't. What's his face? It's the Marv Merchants. Not the one with him. The one with the original kid. So I'm gonna be doing that. But anyways, the first movie, Home Alone. Like I was saying, it's great. It's definitely left a mark on what's it called? On Christmas, really. It's left a mark there, and it's stamped its freaking I don't know what the word, like, I was gonna use power. It's not power. But the first one just did it, and it's stuck as a classic, as a cult classic, and it's just become something way bigger than they expected it to be. The second Home Alone, the best. And it's because you're seeing when he turns into his guns in his top tier. Oh, you mean oh, I came prepared with that one. I was just waiting for somebody to bring it up, dude. Also, what's up? Sound far away, dude. Audio is off. Oh, is it, man? Oh, damn. Let me see. Let's see. Check. I didn't hear anything. Oh, man. Let me see. What can I do? Give me a sec here, guys. I seem to be not. Oh, here we go. How about now? Am I too loud? Hello, testing. I'm gonna leave it at there. How about now? A greenhouse extra, the execution scene. He turns into his guns in his top tier scene, but other top tier scene. And 2 is Kevin using Angels and Filthy Souls sequel to track Hotel employee Tim Carey. Oh my god, dude. Fucking A, man. Fucking A, dude. For reals. How do I sound now, by the way? Yeah, because apparently there's no freaking noise. There's no noise, bro. Where there is, it's just really, really low. That's just one of those. Man. It's just one of those. Also, when he gives Rob Schneider gum. Yeah. But yeah, just in case, can you hear this? Like I said, I was just waiting for anybody to bring that up. So I'm gonna keep going. So yeah, the first one just it was awesome. It was great. How the way that it starts off, how it introduces the entire freaking family. It's totally something different. Like, they're literally all over the place. Not only that, we're also at the same time getting introduced absolutely everybody in the beginning of the Home Alone. We're getting introduced to freaking Harry Lime, who the Wet Bandit, played by Joe Pesci. Pesci. Okay, let me see. Sounds like you're coming through video audio instead of the mic. Sound is good. Maybe echo canceling. It's on. Let me give it a shot. Let me see. How about now? Testing 1, 2, and 3. Testing 1, 2. Test 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3. How do I sound now? I should be sounding a little bit better, I think. But yeah, so in the first one we are getting, give me a second. We're on. Oh, fucking A. Awesome. We got it fixed, guys. And since now you can hear me now. Yeah! I hope you heard that. I already brought it up like 3 times. You couldn't hear it, but there you go. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, in the beginning of the first one, you get introduced to absolutely everybody, all at the same time. You get introduced to Harry, played by Joe Pesci. At the same time, you're getting introduced to freaking everybody in the house. Kate, played by Catherine O'Hara. John Hurd, played by Peter he's Peter McAllister, played by John Hurd. And freaking what's his face, Buzz, played by Devin Rattray. You get all the damn family all at once in the beginning of the movie. Best soundbite ever. Thank you. I was prepared for this shit, dude. I was so prepared. But yeah, you get all introduced to everybody in the beginning of the movie. And I like how it went so fast and it got to the action right away. Cheers, by the way, to you guys, to everybody in the live chat right now. And it's just so great. I love how everything just kind of went so fast, and it makes sense too, because it's like they're late for a plane, so they're rushing to get to the airport, to get to their plane, and then they find out that they fucked up. They left their kid behind. Their horrible parents are going to hell, and they're gonna get their butts poked by the devil or something. I don't know. So that happens like this. Again, it makes sense because again, their parents are in a rush. Happens, forget their kid, and that's where we get all of the Home Alone movie, which is Macaulay Culkin by himself at home, and then he is being watched by the Wet Bandits, once again played by Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern. Joe Pesci being Harry Lime, and Daniel Stern being Marv Merchants, one of by far one of the best comedian performances, duos till this day, quite possibly, dude. Pesci, my bad. And yeah, and that's kind of where all this all kind of starts. The entire movie just being the two wet bandits trying to get into the McAllister house to rob the house, and then they get surprised by none other than Kevin, aka Macaulay Culkin, and I have clips and I'm gonna be playing as I go, but there's only so many I can play because of fucking YouTube. So I'm gonna be playing I think that are the best scenes in the first part, the first Home Alone movie. And I got to start with by far my favorite one, being I forget the title of the movie, but I'm pretty sure y'all can probably agree when I play this. You know which one I'm talking about there. And he actually used this movie on people twice. The first one was the pizza delivery guy, and that was kind of like a bit of a warm-up for Kevin.
before he ends up using it on Marv. But I love how it just like it's such a kid movie, but it hits just completely different to I guess because we saw it as kids. Because this movie came out, when would this movie come out again? I think it was on 1990, exactly, 1990. So 90s kids know and saw this, and it just hit us in such a special way that we can watch it over and over again on the month of December, or anytime for that matter, and it still hits the way that it did the first time that we saw it back in the 90s. And but yeah, just the way that he used that movie, and I cannot remember the goddamn name. I think I might have it somewhere around here. I believe it was... No, I do not have it. Oh, here we go. The Angels with Filthy Souls. That's the one. Angels with Filthy Souls. I think that's the one, if I'm not mistaken. Leave it in the comments if I'm wrong or right. Let me know if you guys, for those of you who are in the live chat, let me know if I'm right or wrong. But he plays that movie. He plays it by himself. Actually, he watches it by himself, and I think I might. Actually, no. This is the second time when he uses it. The first time he saw it, he was by himself, and here's when he uses it on Marv. And this one was a little bit more clever because he actually makes Marv believe that someone just got... How did Marv put it? Somebody got blown away, which is kind of a double meaning. You know what I mean? You know, the and the... You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that was the second time he uses it. And another one... There's so many good parts to this goddamn movie. I just cannot use so much clips. What's another good one? Leave in the live chat. What's your favorite part from part 1? We'll get on to part 2. I know we start off with part 2. It's everybody's favorite that's here right now. Angel of the Filthy Souls. That's the one. It's a fake movie. It's a scene made just for Home Alone. Well, real or not, it's great. It should have been a real movie, dude. Honestly, I can hear that line and never get fucking tired of it, dude. Never get tired of it. In fact, I'm gonna play it right again. Keep the change, you filthy animal. Keep the change, you filthy animal. Love that shit, dude. Love it, love it, love it. So, what's another good part in this movie? I guess the best parts have to be when Kevin just is going down and just throwing shit down when it comes to the two wet bandits. Favorite moment, first one was basement monster thing Kevin is scared of. Oh yeah, that's right. It's like something that just kind of like in his head, where he just goes under the basement, or to the basement, and like the thing is fucking talking to him and shit. But I like how he overcomes that fear when he's like left alone, and it's been like I don't know how many like days or whatever. And he's like he goes off to buy some stuff from the store all by himself, and he tricks the cashier to think that he's not by himself. I love how he does it too. Yeah, the cashier's all like, where's your mom? Oh no, she starts out like, where's your dad? He's at work. Where's your mom? She's in the car. What about your brothers and sisters? I'm an only child. And something about what's it called? She asks him where he lives. Like, I can't tell you. Why is that? Because you're a stranger. He goes home, does laundry, which happens to be in the basement. The whatchamacallit, the fucking monster thing that Andres is saying. I can't remember what it is. And it's like moving again, and he's just looking at it, and he's like, shut up. And it just stops. I thought that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I see some more here. The first one, Kevin Costner in the beginning who drinks soda all night and pisses the bed, and the whole family just accepts this. That's actually true, but I think that was kind of intentional on account of the whole trip. The planning of a trip was for Kevin to sleep with him, and that scene where they're finally eating the goddamn pizza, the kid's still drinking soda, and he's like doing like this thing, like kind of like, you're gonna fucking get it, motherfucker. Yeah, look at me. Look at me. I'm gonna piss all over your soul. Kind of like that. And that kid has a really bad problem with soda. Like, that continues on to 2. On the ending part of 2, he's sleeping by himself in a big old like queen size bed by himself, surrounded by empty soda cans. That kid's gonna fucking end up pissing in the fucking stones in his bed. Shit, bro. The pizza in this movie always looked good. I can one up that. You know, the best looking pizza, dude, the best one to me since like I first saw it, the motherfucking pizza from the Goofy movie. And let me, please, and anybody who's the live chat right now or in the replay, let me know if you know exactly what I'm talking about. That pizza has no motherfucking business looking that fucking sexy, dude. No fucking business looking that sexy. That is by far my favorite, all-time favorite. Sorry guys, I'm like changing something up here. But yeah, that's my all-time favorite pizza. I think that's my favorite. That is my favorite. But again, let me know in the comments. Do you have one that outbeats the Goofy movie or the Home Alone one? Let me know in the comments. Same here. Pizza was amazing in this movies, both 1 and 2. Yes, I really love Goofy movie. Yes, their pizza in that universe is great. So many people love the Goofy movie pizza. It's Pauly Shore. Pauly Shore just kind of, I think he just kind of like, I don't know. He just makes it special. No, I think you're thinking about the cheese, the Tower of Cheese. I think that's probably what you're thinking. Or maybe not. I don't know. I'm talking about the scene where Max is with his friend in that fucking mermaid themed motel. But yeah, that one was really, really good. But back to the first Home Alone. The last clip that I have here. I think I got them all mixed up here. Oh wait, no, I don't. Do I? No, I don't. Here we go. This is a good scene. Again, there's way more. I just can't show you guys so much. It's just all the good stuff happens all throughout the movie when, like I said, Kevin is just throwing down shit, dude. But I mean, as far as the whole movie and all, it's heartwarming. It's got comedy, both kid friendly, and it's got this nice charm for like when the adults are around watching it. There's a little bit of humor in there that also kind of catches the attention for the adults to kind of get into it. And the story is just very well written, again, from the beginning to the end. How it's fast paced at the beginning, but it makes sense. How it gets to the Kevin being left alone, and all the chaos happening after that. Everything about this format of the movie is just makes sense, and it is that, which is why it has become the biggest Christmas cult following that it has till this day. What else did I miss on I think I have one more clip here. Oh, yes. This is Marv getting hit with the freaking iron. And that's just one of the many, dude. One of the many. But I'm going to move right on to the second one. Leave a comment. Leave me the worst booby trap that the Wet Bandits came across with in the Home Alone 1 that I probably have missed, or you think is probably the worst. Leave it in the comments down below on the live and or replay. Let's go ahead and move on to number dos. But for those of you who are just tuning in, this is what I'm drinking at the moment. This is a limited edition Bailey's Cinnamon Churro Liqueur, Irish cream liqueur. Very delicious, very creamy. Definitely in the holiday vibes. You don't really think churros when you think of, well, I do, on kind of the whole Mexican thing. But it's cinnamony, and cinnamony is, I think, like gingerbread and stuff like that. So I think it's pretty close. Very delicious, very creamy, very cinnamony, milky, white chocolatey-ish. Very delicious stuff. Very good dessert drink for sure. Don't forget John Williams' score for these movies. Another iconic music. Very, very true, sir. Very true. Let's move right on to the second one. The second one, I'm gonna start playing. I'm gonna start down the 4 clips that I got for 2, because these are the best ones that I'm showing you guys here. The first one being, you know it. I had to give it to Tim Curry, man. He just fucking killed it. Not just saying that because I'm a huge Tim Curry fan, but Tim Curry he brought something special to Home Alone 2. Honestly, if fucking Tim Curry wasn't in Home Alone 2, it probably wouldn't have hit as good as it does. Tim Curry just fucking brings something completely different to the table, and he does that to absolutely anything that he fucking does. That, and he's got the most iconic accent. May I remind, I mentioned this in a video before. The way he says pizza, it brings tingles to my testes. You know what I mean? Like, pizza. Compliments of the, what was it? The something, I forget the name of the goddamn place. And also he says hotel. Like, hotel. You really gotta work it in there. I've been, not gonna lie, I've been practicing a little bit on my Tim Curry. He's got the most rarest accent, but something about it just it really reels you in, and just the way that he works, excellent stuff. Very, very good stuff, dude. Very good stuff. Plaza Motel, thank you. Compliments of the Plaza Motel. Oh my god. But yeah, that's the first one. Tim Curry just fucking kills it. And then in that scene where they use that fake movie that my buddy Josh, aka Sleeper House, mentioned. I love how he it comes out twice. The first time he's just watching it, chilling in bed as he's being served ice cream, which is also really cool. That had that little touch where he's the guy's on his second scoop of ice cream, and he's like, "Would you like another, sir?" No, he goes, "Would you like 2 scoops, sir?" And Kevin replies, "2, make it 3. I'm not driving." Such a kid thing to say, but it's just again, it's just those little touches that just make the movie much more likable. And like I said, in that part, he's watching that movie, and this is like a part 2, a reboot or some shit of the first movie that he sees in Home Alone 1. And I freaking love it. It's I don't know, they should have made this into an actual movie If it's not an action movie, it should be. It really, really should. With that,
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
yeah, boy, love that. Cannot get tired of that. And fucking, let's see. What's going on, Josh Bookout? I remember you, man. What's going on, man? Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. For anybody else out there who just joined, this is what we are working on right now. This is the Bailey's Cinnamon Churro Limited Edition. This one was actually brought to me by a very good friend of mine, but you can probably find this right now. Again, this is limited edition. I don't know how long it's going to be around, so go out there, check it out. Also, sipping on this very, very cool looking glass. If you like how this looks, link in the description. With the affiliate link is in the description, so you guys can actually drink fancy like I do. And not only will you get something cool for yourself, you'll support your old buddy Raymond from the Booze and Chill. Cheers. And here's another one that we got here. So yeah, gotta give it up to Tim Curry, because part 2 did not hit the same. Part 2, of course, Wet Bandit scenes, when they get knocked down all the way the fuck down to like the first floor. Not even the first floor, it's like a basement if anything. Also, let me know in the comments down in the live or replay, were the booby traps worse in part 1 or in part 2? Because once we get to 3, I have a little something to say about 3. Like I feel like 3 had one in particular that was kind of an overkill. Drink it for you. I have this one's for you, bro. Oh, delish, bro, delish. But yeah, those freaking Wet Bandits, bro. Where am I? I'm on 2 right now. We're talking about Home Alone 2 Lost in New York. So that first clip was the freaking Tim Curry, and who else is in there? Freaking Rob Schneider and Dana Ivey, who plays Hester Stone, the other worker of the Plaza Motel. Dan Schneider being the Cedric, the guy who picks up the bags and stuff. And freaking so yeah, I gotta give it to those guys for damn sure. Oh, this is the one that took the cake for part 2. It was freaking Tim Curry and Daniel Stern, who just turned part 2 into the most iconic movie that it is, and that is this one right here. Boom. You know it. I'm gonna play it at the same time it comes up, right about in here. That's the wrong one. Damn, I missed it. Oh, dude. Tim Curry and that scream just fucking made the movie. I think those two things just kind of like make this part 2 really like, especially that scream. That scream years later, it was like the most used GIF and meme of all time, quite possibly. You're probably gonna be seeing it a lot now. Let me see. I haven't saw 3 yet. I'm not gonna lie, not the best one. But okay, we're gonna get to 3 because there's some stuff that in 3 that I want to mention. I think two are far worse traps that bad guys face. First one was Child's Game. Which one's that one? The Child's Game. Wait, which one's that one? Remind me. It's not ringing a bell. What else? Okay, here's Alone 2, and here we go. Here's the 4th one. Here's the 4th clip, the last clip for number 2. And this is the last one. This is the finisher where they fall down like 2 stories from a fiery rope. That was what? Who am I kidding? Like, realistically, all of these fucking booby traps, let's face it, these guys would have been dead since the first movie. But again, this is where the whole playful kid theme plays around. But something about part 2 that kind of really makes it so iconic is like it's like excuse me, it's got this really heartwarming story, and it's like of course Kevin's all grown up, and he keeps learning, he keeps growing up, because he meets that homeless old lady with the pigeons, and that particular scene, I'm glad I remember this. In that particular scene, you see a completely different grown-up side to the Kevin McAllister character. The old pigeon lady and him having this really deep conversation, and you realize that, like, holy shit, like, fucking Kevin knows some shit, dude. Like, he's like what, 10 years old, or he's 10 years old, or he's playing a 10-year-old, I don't remember. But that particular scene, you see how wise and a lot smarter this Kevin McAllister is played out to be. And it just kind of, like, I don't know, it brought something a lot more deeper to Home Alone 2 Lost in New York. And of course, the fact that he has already been through all this chaos in part 1, so it was kind of sort of like it meant almost nothing to Kevin. Not only that, but he also he didn't just save his own ass in part 2. He actually saved a whole children's hospital, because if you remember in part 2 in the beginning, that the guy who's selling in that big old toy factory was telling Kevin that they're gonna donate, I don't know how many toys, to the children's hospital. Wet bandits come in, they're like, oh, we're gonna steal it all, and they want to steal the money, blah blah blah. And there's that one shot where he's walking down the street in the middle of the night, and there's that one sick kid looking out a window, and he waves at him, and he's like, something around the lines that you can't ruin Christmas for kids. And like, you just see like a completely different version of Kevin, like such a fucking badass, and it's fucking crazy. No, I'm saying, Traps, 1 was more cartoon than 2. That was what I meant. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you're right. I kind of see them. No, I think you might be right. Yeah, you might be right. The first booby traps were a little bit more like a zany side, I think. Part 2, like, I think Kevin was out to kill. You know, he was out to kill, man. Like he couldn't get rid of him in the first movie. Like, he fucking lit up a fucking rope on fire and watched him just drop from 2 or 3 stories down, dude. Like, yeah, I think, yeah, you're right. Oh yeah, for Percy, and then he calls 911. He shoots fireworks, sending a gun out his pocket, trying to shoot the birds. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. That scene took a really long time, but again, we weren't gonna see fucking Kevin get his head blown, right? But the way that part was kind of stalled was a little bit over the top. But it makes sense, though. It makes sense. Kevin is secretly a serial killer for real in this movie. For real. It's funny that you mentioned that. It was on Instagram. There was a short, or I'm sorry, a reel, where the Chucky doll pops out of nowhere. It's all a stop motion animation. They're like little figures, and it's the Chucky doll popping out of nowhere, trying to kill Kevin. At the same time that's happening, the wet bandits come in, and so Chucky turns to them, starts killing Marv, and then Harry is over here, still being, cartoony and quirky and whatever. And then Kevin comes in, fucking kills him. And then Chucky joins. And then somewhere I hear something like Chucky to Kevin, like, "Oh, you're a fucking natural." Like, oh, dude. I just saw that today, and then you bring that up. So there you go. You might be onto something there. But yes, you definitely do see something completely different off of Kevin too. It's much more, it's more on the serious side, and again, it's a little bit more of Kevin McAllister being a little bit more grown up, a lot more smarter, more wiser. And again, he shows that with that conversation he has with the homeless pigeon lady, and that scene where, like I said, where he just like wasn't gonna let the wet bandits get away with stealing the money and all that stuff from the toy factory that was gonna give the donations to the sick kids. So it's a very crazy twist to the character. Very, very badass character development, if I do say so. But that's what I love about too. It's just like Kevin is much more of a badass, and apparently he basically turns into a serial killer. I mean, if you get left alone twice, I mean, you're bound to lose your shit, right? it's bound to happen. That's when I definitely need to check out that third one. I seen it's okay. Crazy fact: the sister that Kevin has is played by a girl, Black Widow, Scarlett Johansson. That's actually true. A very, very young Scarlett Johansson, dude. But she's got the same face, dude. It's crazy. It's super crazy. All right. And funny, it's cool that you mentioned 3, because let's get on to 3 now. Home Alone 3. I only got like 3 clips. 2 reasons. 1, can't use that many because of YouTube striking and all that stupid shit. And 2, it's not my favorite, but there is this one. I don't have it, or do I? Oh crap, I don't have it. But there's this one booby trap in 3. Well, first of all, it's not even the same. It's not even Macaulay Culkin. It's this kid, freaking. I think he's actually playing his. It's not even a character. It's his real name. They put his real name for his character. It's Alex. I think they kept his last name too. I'm not sure. Let me see. Yeah, it's Alex. Oh no, it's Alex Pruitt or Prout. Alex Pruitt or Prout. But they kept his actual first name as the character, and then his. It's funny because. It's not supposed to be like the Home Alone 1 and 2. It's not supposed to be like Kevin and like the original Home Alone. But he's a little kid who happens to live in Chicago, has a brother that looks similar to Buzz. The Scarlett Johansson character, there's really I can't compare it to anything. Wouldn't have surprised me if he also happened to live right down the same block as Kevin. Would not surprise me. But anyways. But yeah, Scarlett Johansson is Alex Pruitt's sister. Scarlett Johansson plays Molly Pruitt. And the brother lookalike is played by Seth Smith. And is Stan Pruitt. Completely different. And I mean, there's also like a bunch of other Home Alones, but I only wanted to. I didn't even want to cover 3. You can thank the Booze and Chill Instagram group for this one. You guys can also join if you want to join in on the crazy conversations that happen there. Go onto the Booze and Chill Instagram. If you're not able to join, DM me on Instagram. I will let you in, and the conversations that happen in there are crazy, dude. Shout out to Jose Jr. aka Alonso, and Pepito aka Jose. For those guys for wanting to bring this up. Again, didn't want to bring up 3, but for some reason it was mentioned, and I'm like, oh, okay, fine. I had to rewatch 3. It's a lot more cartoony, a lot more zany than Home Alone 1 and 2 together. It's so cartoony. It's so unrefreshing in the most respectful way possible. I'm gonna go ahead and show one of the booby traps for this one here. As you can see, very, very cartoony. The hair goes up a certain way. You can tell it's a wig. I mean, not like my natural hair, right? Like, ooh, not like that. And just like they're supposed the villains in this movie are like some sort of what was it? Let me see. I'm gonna read you the synopsis. When an inept group of criminals tries to get a stolen top secret computer chip. This was in 1998. This is when chips and USBs and disk just happened to have stuff that was able to like destroy the worlds and stuff like that. But anyways, get a stolen top secret computer chip through airport security, ends up in a toy car in a luggage of the elderly Mrs. Hez. Unable to promptly retrieve the chip, the felons follow Hez and the car to her neighborhood after she gives the toy to young Alex Pruitt, who is homesick from school. Oh, that's right, he stayed at home by himself because he had the chicken pox. The mom just happened to have to go to some business meeting or something. He becomes the target of the criminals. However, the precious kid is so on their schemes and ready to fight the thieves off. So it's kind of like these guys are like criminal masterminds that like we were supposed to have seen something way more complex than the Wet Bandits. But these guys make the Wet Bandits look like fucking the German army or some shit. Like, these guys are way over their heads. They're like complete fucking idiots. Like, it's like at first like they're like doing like their thing. They're 3 of them are out in disguises as normal pedestrians or neighbors or whatever, and the other guy's off doing his thing, unlocking doors and, you know, looking for the chip, right? Again, this is the 90s. This was the times when you were able to fucking destroy the world. Like, I don't even have a USB. Well, I do, not on me. But yeah, you were able to destroy stuff if you downloaded the right thing into a disk or USB or chip. But anyways, so yeah, you see what they're capable of in the beginning, but then they go into the wrong house, into Alex's house, and yeah, like they just get completely fucking annihilated. Yeah, good choice. It's a Booze and Chill. Stick with the 3 theatrical releases movies. The other ones were direct to dads, man. Where was it? I have no idea, dude. After 3, I was just like, nah. Like, you gotta know when to quit. You gotta know when to quit. First one, bombed. Second, fucking epic, amazing. 3, it's like, okay, you need to hang the towel. Just burn the towel. Just fucking burn the towel. I felt like third one has 2 separate movie plots that could work as solo. Instead, they combine both into one movie. Exactly. Those villains could have had their own movie, but instead they put it in the kid movie with a kid, and they just look like total fucking dweebs. By the way, I meant direct to DVDs. Oh, the dad thing was still hilarious, though. That was still hilarious. Okay, let me show you another clip here. Here's another scene. Very, very cartoony. I mean, look at that. Wet crotch in the snow. That's never good. That causes serious shrinkage. Possibly, can fall off. You know what I mean? You ever seen an icicle just kind of like melt and fall? Same thing, same concept. Shit's dangerous. And let me show you guys the last clip for of the booby trap. This isn't the craziest, but it's hilarious because it's a water balloon and a giant slingshot held by an underwear with a half smiley face on it. Again, it's very, very quirky. And there's like this one little heart. That's not even with the parents find out that all the shit is happening in their house, and they find out that their entire house is completely destroyed. But there's this one little heartwarming moment that he has with the lady that gets the chip, the Mrs. Ness, I believe it was. She kind of dislikes little Alex in the beginning. Like, she has him like raking snow and shit, and she's like this very like old, nasty old lady, right? She makes him do chores. Doesn't even for nothing. She gives him the toy car as a reward, and that's where that whole shebang happens. But then he saves her from these criminal masterminds, and then nothing compared to Kevin McAllister and the old homeless pigeon lady, but they do have this little warm moment where like, wow, I underestimated you, little child, and blah blah blah, this and that. And the bad guys get caught, and then like they become best friends, stuff like that. That's like the most heartwarming thing in this movie. The parents are not like, the dad's like fucking, I don't know where the fuck business. So was the mom, and he makes like 2 or 3 phone calls to 911 because he catches these criminal masterminds trying to steal the chip from the Mrs. Ness house. Don't believe him. Neither do the parents. They're like, and the parents are like just completely like putting him down. Like, you need to fucking stop this. You need to stop. They think we're crazy. They think we're crazy because of you. You bring shame to this family. Type of talk. They don't really say that, but they might as well. Then that's the parents. The movie. Again, the most heartwarming thing is with the neighbor lady, the nasty old lady, dude. Don't think. Do it with a monster truck. Don't put the chip camera on the monster. Oh, that's right. He uses that same truck with the chip in it to spy on these criminal masterminds as they were trying to rob Mrs. Ness's house, looking for that damn thing. But yeah, that's true. Don't they have water in Tramp Point? There's water. That the one where you get sprayed in the crotch. The what's it called? The catapult water balloon one, or the slingshot water balloon. And then I believe it was the last one where they freaking fall from like the 2nd story window onto a trampoline that ends up falling apart. That's actually on top of a pool, and they falling through the ice, and they kind of just freeze. Or the police finds him completely frozen, which is that typical ironic cop joke where they freeze, and they're just like, you know what I mean? But I think that does that for this here live. Talked about Home Alone 1 and some of the very good moments in it. We talked about 2, which kind of everybody started talking about because apparently it's the best one out of the 3. I love the first and the second equally. 3, not so much. Not my favorite. But that pretty much settles that. Just one more time here for those of you who have been around or just happen to be popping in just now. This is what we've been drinking. This is the limited edition Bailey's Cinnamon Churros Irish Cream Liqueur. Very delicious, very cinnamony, very milky, very creamy, and just very good stuff. Definitely something you want to try out after a nice dinner. And it falls under the category of these holidays. I think cinnamon. I think Christmas. Do you? Leave the answer in the comments down below on the live or replay. And again, that concludes that. And I don't know how to spell trampoline. I think you got it, bro. You got it. It's all right, man. I suck at spelling too. But thank you for joining. Thank you for joining Mr. Bookout. Andres, the pop culture guy, or Time Lord, as I know him. Josh, Slippery House, thank you all for joining. Anybody else who happens to be watching on the replay, who stuck around for all the way to the end, thank you all. And that's pretty much for that. I will catch you guys in the next one. Go ahead and leave your thoughts and comments in the comment box down below. Which one's your favorite Home Alone movie? What's your favorite scenes from 1 and 2 and 3? And is there anything that I might have missed? Or any fun movie fact about any of the 3? Leave them in the comment box down below. And if you have something to say or question about the drink, or if you like how I'm drinking it or the way that I'm drinking it, the link, the affiliate link, is in the description right down below. You can drink like I do, at the same time support your good old friend. And once again, if you are thinking about streaming, hit the link down below. $10 off of StreamYard. And that's pretty much it for that. And once again, thank you guys, and I will catch you in the next one. Thank you, sir. Thank you for joining. I'll see you in the next one. And remember, if you keep watching, I'm gonna keep drinking. And that's it for that, guys. See you guys in the next video, the next live, or the next podcast. And I'm out. Cheers.